Hey there, Lumineers, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how not to get scammed when getting Lorcana cards. I know that doesn't sound great, but it's just kind of the reality of how a lot of things happen, at least online, for Lorcana. So we're going to go into a few little, ideas / steps to help you make sure that you don't get, scalped. Because there's a lot of scalping going on and just gaming, TCGs, pretty much anywhere, but Lorcana is definitely no exception. A good portion of the reason that this happens is one of the things I actually really like about Lorcana, which is that local game stores tend to get it first, along with Disney parks. An example, Ursula's Return, the most recent set, got their stuff in on May 17th, and then full retail and online stores are getting it on May 31st. Which means that things like Best Buy, Walmart, things like that haven't got it, but your local TCG stores have, which is great. I like it because it helps out a lot of TCG stores just kind of off the bat. But looking at things like an example, like the Quest right now, it's kind of gross, man. This thing MSRP is literally for $60, right? And then if you look around, it's going for everywhere from like $116 to $89 to $240. Like it's all over. It's absolutely kind of gross, and it doesn't really look better when you look at like things like TCG Player. Like, it's starting to look a little bit cleaner, but an example, Lumineers troves are sitting at like $75. I don't even think you can see the Quest on here anymore. That was going for like $130 the other day. But that's kind of my whole point. It's sitting up there past what a whole bunch of the Enchanteds are, and that's just kind of like, bruh, why? Anyway, so step one, if you're kind of trying to avoid that, is I highly suggest going to the Lorcana actual website. They've got a thing called Store Locator. You click on this. I would click on this, but then I'm going to find a way to dox myself. But it tells you where your local stores are and all that kind of stuff, so you can make sure to find it. Go to those local TCG stores. They'll be amazing. Get involved with those events. They tend to end up having them early. And or like, first access before like a whole bunch of other folks. Like, our store allows you to essentially get stuff if you're part of their league, and like pre-announcements and stuff. It's great. 100% recommend supporting those small businesses first before really running off to go look. That said, there is an awesome person out there that is at Lorcana Restocks on Twitter or X. I'm never going to actually call it that. Just know that. But if you go to them, they have done an incredible job. They have a Discord. They also have their actual site on Track-a-Lacker, which allows you to know exactly when things are restocking. An example, the playmats, the Ursula's Deep Return, and the best part is that they do it on MSRP, which I'm so for. I'm so for. So, really, those are the big two resources I've seen. I don't think that like people like Wario64 or any of those folks have started covering Lorcana really quite yet. So I cannot emphasize how good Disney Lorcana Restocks is. And they are extremely up to date. This is 4 hours ago. I probably can I was going to say, yeah, if you just go to this, it'll show exactly where it is, how much it is. And my favorite part is, in a lot of their posts, they've been saying whether it's less than MSRP. I'm not entirely sure if this is just being used as a bot or what, but it's great. So go to them, hit that follow button, hit that good old-fashioned notification button. They will save you money. They will save you time. And I cannot emphasize how nice that is, because, my lord, has it been kind of just nuts. That said, Lorcana is getting stocked a lot better than it was originally, which for me was a nightmare because we couldn't find anything. Between reprints and everything else, it's helped significantly, which is absolutely fantastic. But if you're trying to get ahead of the May 31st stuff, especially for things like the Quest, like I ended up securing my my Quest, which will be here somewhere around the 31st, through Lorcana Restocks. They had a little post and it was like, hey, Best Buy has it. So I went, got it. So as much as I like to support them, when it comes to like small stores, sometimes you can't. But that said, just keep it in mind. It's a really, really, really good resource, and those are the best ways I found, at least, not to get scalped before. If you have any more suggestions, please put them down in the comments and all of that kind of stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye, Lumineers!